Contrary to what you might believe, most aquarium owners are not the kind of people that have 26 tanks, they're breeding these fish over there, culturing their own live foods, and experimenting with that new line of shrimp. They just have an aquarium with fish in it. They like their aquarium, they want it to look good and their fish to be alive. That's it. They're not watching hours and hours of videos about fish, and they don't care about all the fancy new trends. There's certainly nothing wrong with that, and to be honest, we should be thankful for those fish keepers because they make up the bulk of our industry. Without them, this all goes away. But these people are being manipulated and lied to by products like this, and I can't take it anymore. Let me explain. If you're one of the people I'm talking about and all you want is your aquarium to look good and for your fish to be healthy, what exactly are you looking for? You're looking for cheap and, most importantly, easy. It takes a lot of work to keep a fish tank looking nice, and if you're someone that's not a maniac like all of us, you're going to be attracted to any product you see that makes the hobby easier for you. This way your aquarium looks nice and your fish are swimming around, and it doesn't take a whole lot of work to keep it that way. Well, how are you going to react when you see the only gravel cleaner fish need? Eliminates odors, excess food, and waste. As opposed to what you see on a Monster 360 bottle from Fritz that says, removes sludge and organic debris. You're going to look at this one that says, removes organic debris and sludge, and then look at this one that says, eliminates odors, waste, and fish food. It's a no-brainer. And do you know how I know I'm right here? Well, I'll show you. If you go on the website that's ruining our industry, Amazon, you'll see that the Monster 360 from Fritz has sold 50 plus units in the last month. Now I realize that's a 32-ounce bottle and not as many people are going to buy that. So how many more people would you think would buy the 16-ounce? Double? Triple? Well, how about this? Let's say 5 times as many shoppers of the Devil's website buy the 16-ounce bottle. So 250 plus shoppers have bought Monster 360. How many do you think have bought the only gravel cleaner fish need? The answer is 700 plus. The numbers are right there written in Jeff Bezos's writing. 700 plus sold in the last month. But okay, maybe the units sold is not a good metric because we truly don't know how many people have purchased the 16-ounce bottle of Monster 360. What else can we use to gauge how many of these are selling? How about reviews? Not only the amount of stars that it has, but also the amount of reviews. And the good thing is these reviews are all of the different bottle sizes combined. Seachem 360 has 126 reviews with a rating of 4.4 stars. The only gravel cleaner fish need, 4,904 with a rating of 4.2 stars. So a lot of people are buying this product versus other products. But why? How is a brand that makes all kinds of pet products, but only 2 products for aquariums sell so many? Well, I'll tell you. By creating products they know people will need to buy over and over again, use deceptive marketing to convince them that theirs is better than the others, and sell it on the largest retail website in the world. This is something that's running wild on Amazon, and it's another thing on a long list of reasons I hate that website. Companies are looking for stuff they can mass produce, send to Amazon, and make millions. This is extremely prevalent with Chinese manufacturers. They look around Amazon, see what's popular, reproduce that product as cheap as possible, and send a container full of it to Jeff Bezos so his warehouse workers can handle it. Then they just sit back and roll in the cash, all while laughing at us fat, lazy Americans that'll buy anything if we put the best or easy on it. Now, let me be clear. This is not a Chinese product. Not that if it was Chinese, that would make it bad, but it does say that it is 100% sourced and manufactured in the United States, which basically means that inside of this bottle, you have either Seachem 360 or Seachem Pristine. They've relabeled it and put their logo on there. And judging by the bottle, I'd say this is probably Seachem. And that's not a dig at Seachem at all. If they're the ones that are manufacturing this and selling it to this company, they really have no control over what this company puts on their labels. Oh, and by the way, Seachem is another example of properly wording their product descriptions. Maybe that's why they've also sold less than the only gravel cleaner fish need. Just saying. So basically, you have a company that creates products that are healthy for pets, primarily dogs, which I can certainly get behind. Their concept of healthy pet stuff takes off and does really well. So they sit back and say, what else can we produce and sell? Hey, those fish nerds need to buy water conditioners all the time. If we offer those and put our natural and healthy branding on it, we'll sell a ton. People are looking for conditioners to make their tap water safe, so that's a no-brainer, but we need to do something bold. Let's do one that cleans the gravel. So they contact a big manufacturer like Seachem or Fritz, pick out a couple of their really good selling products like Prime and Pristine, and get them to bottle that for them. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this, and companies have been doing this since the beginning of our hobby. In fact, you'd be surprised how few real manufacturers there are out there. And I'm not just talking about chemicals. I'm talking fish foods and everything else. These companies will buy mass quantities from these manufacturers, slap their label on it, and sell it to their customers. My issue isn't with that at all. In fact, we've actually thought about doing that ourselves. My issue is with the label. Let's take a look at the product descriptions, shall we? First is Fritzzyme 360. Powerful probiotic blends of naturally occurring heterotrophic bacteria specifically chosen for their ability to quickly digest organic sludge common in aquariums. Sludge includes fish waste, leftover food, and other decaying organic matter. When left unchecked, sludge can lead to unsightly algae growth. Seachem Pristine. Pristine uses bioaugmentation, a non-chemical and natural method to improve water quality. It provides bacteria that break down excess food, waste, and detritus in freshwater and marine systems. It will also reduce excess nutrients that may fuel the growth of nuisance and disease-causing organisms. Pristine increases water clarity and promotes overall better health for the aquatic environment. And now the only gravel cleaner fish need. We heard there are plenty of fish in the sea, but that isn't how you approach taking care of your aquatic kin. You took the fish out of water and are on a mission to keep that water safe and sound. Our gravel cleaner not only eliminates fish waste and food accumulation, but also improves water quality and clarity, reduces toxic buildup, and eliminates odors. But what truly makes our gravel cleaner different is this. Our formulation uses nature to clean nature. That means you don't have to worry about adding chemicals. Except this one. To your tank or any toxic byproducts, because we've taken what Mother Nature already took eons to design and put it in a bottle. Using bacteria to reduce ammonia, nitrate, nitrite, and phosphate. Toxin-free, fish-safe, and best of all, enzyme-based. Well, they all sound pretty good, right? Which one would you choose? Now let's go to the directions for use. Fritzzyme 360. Initial dose. Use 5 milliliters or 1 teaspoon per 25 gallons or 95 liters. Maintenance dosing. Use 5 milliliters or 1 teaspoon per 50 gallons or 190 liters. After regular maintenance or at the interval of your choice. For a large livestock system or systems with heavy bioload, new system dosage may be safely increased up to 5 times. I'll admit it's kind of confusing the first time you read it, and that was very difficult for me to read, but it still makes sense. Now Pristine. Shake well before use. Turn off UV/ozone. Use 1 capful 5 milliliters for each 40 liters or 10 US gallons. Then use a maintenance dose of 1 capful 5 milliliters per 80 liters or 20 US gallons with additions of livestock or the disruption of the biofilter through cleaning or medications. Antibiotics should be removed with fresh carbon and a water change before adding bacteria. Allow 2 to 3 days for the bacteria to become established before using UV sterilizers or ozone. Recurring problems with high nutrients can indicate overstocking, overfeeding, or inadequate filtration. Again, makes sense. Now the only gravel cleaner fish need. Professional, easy one-step application. Simply add 1 capful per 10 gallons to your saltwater or freshwater aquariums for cleaning. That's it. Done. No messy accessories, tools, or pump. Our 16-ounce bottle treats 960 gallons. Now that's value. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how they get you. Just put a cap full of this in your aquarium and boom, you're done. Magical Mother Nature is going to take care of your aquarium and you ain't got to do nothing. Now listen, just like Lee Greenwood, I am proud to be an American. And I'll say it to your face. But let's be honest with each other. We are all looking for the easiest, least effort way possible to do things, right? Well, which one are you going to pick then when you see these 3 bottles in front of you? The thing that bothers me about this product is not that it's a bad product. Like I said, inside this bottle is either Fritzheim 360 or Seachem Pristine, and I happen to know both of those products work. I know from experience. But when I say they work, what do I mean? These products do what they say they'll do. They introduce bacteria that feeds on organics that helps keep your water looking clean and crisp between maintenance. I use Fritzheim 360 in my Oscar tank, and there's been a noticeable difference in the water. But let's use some common sense. It's not completely eliminated from the water. There's no magic bacteria that just makes things disappear in your water. That's like me saying if I take a drink of water, that water no longer exists. It still exists. It's just in my belly, and eventually I'm going to pee it out and flush it down the toilet and send it to the water treatment plant, which will clean it and send it right back out again to someone else's faucet. That's kind of a gross analogy, but I hope you get what I mean. That bacteria helps to break down those organics and make them more manageable for you between maintenance. That's it. It doesn't make it magically disappear. But this bottle tells you something completely different. It tells you put a cap full in and that's it. You're done. How many people do you think have done exactly what the directions say and everything's great for about a month and then all of a sudden their fish start dying off? Their fish are going to be dying and they're not going to know why. Of course, we live in a world where no one will ever take responsibility for their actions, so they'll blame the food they're feeding, or they'll say it's the filter isn't powerful enough. They'll blame it on anyone or anything but themselves. No, the reason why your fish died is because you got duped into believing that you put a magic formula in your tank and you didn't have to do anything to take care of them. Natural Rapport, I'm sure your product is great, but you should be ashamed of yourself for the way you're marketing it. While you're selling all your crap on Amazon and making all kinds of money, people's fish are dying, and it's your fault. Stop hiding behind the "we're all natural and we love nature" crap. If you really did, you'd stop tricking people into killing their fish. Fix your stupid marketing. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This isn't the only product that I bought off of Amazon. I bought some other stuff that all of you are out there buying. They sell a ton, and I'm going to be talking about those products on the channel. Are they good or are they bad? Well, you'll have to subscribe and turn notifications on to find out. Oh, and check out our podcast. It premieres every Thursday night at 8 p.m. right here on the channel. And also an audio version is released at 8 p.m. on Thursday nights on all of the podcasting platforms. Check it out. It is a whole lot of fun. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.